All right, we're back again. I hope everyone can hear me this time. Thanks for joining in. Good evening. It's your one and only Waka Waka Doctor bringing you the best of travel and migration. Of course, you know how we do it down here. We use this opportunity to educate as many people as possible as to how to move abroad with the different opportunities that exist. Of course, if you go to my YouTube channel, you will find how to move to several countries that exists, and how to do it via education or job opportunities that exist. Today, we are talking about how to move abroad as a teacher. Over the last few weeks, I did announce that I was going to start a series to teach you how to move abroad as a teacher without experience. And you know that we said we're going to do six episodes of that series. I've been a bit busy, so my schedule kind of changed, and we couldn't really continue where we left off. We started with part one. So if you missed part one, you need to go to my YouTube channel where I have a video that describes how to move abroad part one. So we're looking at 6 different countries you can move to as a teacher without experience at all. So it doesn't matter if you've taught in any school before, if you have teaching experience or not, if you know how to teach, if you have any teaching degree, it doesn't matter. So long as you can speak and write in English, this gives you an opportunity. Always remember that I am not forcing you to move to these countries. I'm not forcing you to move. I am only creating an opportunity for you to see that there are I'm creating an avenue for you to see that there are opportunities that exist out there. So don't come and say Waka Waka Doctor is talking about this country, we don't like it. I'm not forcing you. But if where you are at the moment is not as good as where you're going to, then for me, the rule says you should move. If where you want to go to is better than where you are at the moment, then for me, I think you should move. But remember, I have not forced you to move to any of these countries. I'm only giving you an idea to see that these opportunities exist. I always bring people that live in these countries to come and educate you as to how to move to them. And so today, I've decided to bring someone else who lives in a different country to come talk about how to move as a teacher without experience at all. And so I'm going to bring him up. I'm going to just bring him up straight away. Bring him up straight away. I can't force you to go. I'm going to bring him up straight away so that we get into the business. Okay? I hope he joins in now. Hello.
Hi, Waka Waka
Can you
Doctor.
hear me? Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Perfect.
Can you hear
Perfect.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thanks for joining in.
You're
Good
welcome.
good evening. I don't know what time it is where you are. But thanks for
This
joining
is
out 10,
yeah, thank you. This is 10:14. That's 14 minutes after 10.
10 p.m.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. 14 minutes after 10 p.m. Thank you very much for joining in. We've been having this chat for a few weeks now, and I've always been the one delaying because of other schedules that keep coming up. But I'm so glad that we can do this today. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in moving to Kazakhstan, my brother and friend here left Nigeria for Kazakhstan, and he's currently working and living in Kazakhstan and earning his money. So he will talk to you about how to do it, so that if you're interested in moving as well, you can do it. And of course, from there, you can now catapult yourself to the UK, to the US, or wherever you want to go to. Let me state that the Kazakhstan passport is better than most passports in Africa. The Kazakhstan economy is better than most countries in Africa. So you stand to gain a lot by moving there first. All right. Quincy, tell us a little bit about Kazakhstan. People wonder, where exactly is Kazakhstan?
Okay. Uh, First of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity to to speak to your audience and reach to more
You might have to
Nigerians.
increase your volume a bit. We can't hear you.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the opportunity. I will go straight to the point. Now, Kazakhstan is in Central Asia. It's in Central Asia, and it's a country of about 20 million people, and 20 to 22 million people. They are not that much. They are by land mass. It's a very huge country. They speak mainly Russia and the Kazakh, and then English is something that they are learning gradually. Like the younger generations are learning English in mass. So that's basically what. And they are an oil country. They are natural. They have oil and gas. So that's
No,
what
so it's
Kazakhstan.
a country in Asia that has oil and gas, 20 million people, large mass, and it's a place that you've been. How long have you been there?
Okay, I came here September 2021. Yeah.
Is it possible for you to take out your earpiece? People are saying they cannot hear you clearly, so maybe you should take out your earpiece so that we can hear you clearly.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Perfect, perfect. So you said you've been in Kazakhstan for how long?
September 1. Last year.
Oh,
Last year.
September of last year. So
Yeah.
you've only been there for about 6-7 months. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So how did you get to Kazakhstan? What was the process like?
Okay. So I did a study visa. I came here to study. So I had someone who had to do it for me from Nigeria. Though the person is already in the country, and he studied in the country. So those of us that we are trying to do Australia, doing Europe, some of us we do not have sufficient funds to apply for Europe. So it's okay now. The aim is to leave Nigeria and at least to find something doing for ourselves. So the guy that was inside gave me how the country is, how the things are, the teaching job opportunities in the country. That's most Nigerians, this is what they do. Like if you come into the country, the easiest route for you to start earning something is via teaching. Well, there are still other opportunities. There are still other opportunities, but these other opportunities, you warrant you to know how to speak their language, which is not something that you can learn within 6 months or even 1 year to get to the level where you can have a conversation with the locals. So I came here with a study visa, yeah.
Okay, so it was through a study visa. So are you saying that if people want to come to Kazakhstan, they have to first come to the study visa, or there's a teaching route that's specific for Kazakhstan?
Okay, you mean if there's a teaching route? Yeah, if you want to do a teaching route, the person can do a work visa. Yeah, you can also do a work visa. But one of the reasons why I came here was because I came here to study. But with the study, I have the opportunity to be working. Although it's not something that you be so loud about it. Okay, I'm teaching. No, like work visa is still work visa. Study visa is still study visa. Do you understand it? There's difference here.
Okay, so what was the process like? Somebody's asking, are they giving out visas right now?
Right now they are on hold. Right now they are on hold. Yeah.
What's the reason? Why are they on hold?
Now the thing is that they changed one of their immigration officer. They changed one of the personnel, the internal affairs personnel. So for now, what he's doing for now is he's meeting he's trying to meet schools in university. Sorry. He's going around Kazakhstan, meeting universities in Kazakhstan based on the immigration, bringing in students, all this immigration. He's more of doing meeting with schools in Kazakhstan. So for now, the visa stuff, everything is just, if you apply for the visa, everything just stays on his desk until he tours around the country. So that is when the visa will now commence. Start giving out visas, yeah.
So there are no even study permits, work visas are not being issued out now.
Yeah, for now, yeah.
Do we know how
but
long?
Hopefully it wouldn't take long. They were supposed to commence it beginning of this month, April, but he hasn't because the ending of March there was a kind of holiday. The last week of March there was a holiday, so that extended his opportunity to meet with schools. So he's now rounding it off this April. Hopefully before this month runs out, visa they'll start giving out visa processing will commence. Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to talk to us about the process? What documents do people need to get ready? How do they apply? What's the way forward if they are interested in coming to Kazakhstan?
Okay, now I'll first of all, now someone that wants to come to this place, I'll first of all use this the person should go through this route first. There is a website hh.kz. So the person can apply for a job, for a teaching job.
Say that again. www.hh.kz.
Yeah. hh.kz. So
www.hk.kz.
Yeah, www.hh.kz.
Oh, HH.
So this is yeah, H, yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm just going to pin it there. Yeah, go ahead.
So this is a recruitment website. There are a lot of job opportunities. Teaching. There are a lot of teaching job vacancies there. So before the person can decide to come, the person can apply from the website. There are schools list job vacancies there. So the person can just go there and apply for. So any of them that find their CV attractive, they will definitely contact the person and they can comment. They can speak. Someone asking, is the website in English? It's not in English, but you have to use a Google translator. You have to use a Google translator to convert it to English. Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
And excuse me. Come again with your question.
Now I'm saying, what are the documents they require? What are the documents that they require to, do this processing?
Okay. Definitely you would need you can come with O-level, you can come with BSc. But it's IELTS is necessary. IELTS or if you have any certificate in teaching, maybe you are a linguist, something like this. If you are a linguist, or you have certificate, or you did education in your degree, either IELTS, linguist, or education in any kind of education. So these are certificates that would qualify you for a teaching job in the country. Yeah.
Okay. So, and what is the living situation like in Kazakhstan? What's the living condition like?
The living condition is cheap. Now, okay. Now let me break it down for you. Let's say, now the accommodation ranges from $150 to $300 or more. That's rent. And then when you talk about feeding, maybe if you are feeding, you should be budgeting around $100 to $120. So this feeding also includes data, transport, just your daily expenses for the month. So that's what the cost of living looks like in the country. Yeah.
Okay, so it's really cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap. And
okay,
someone
is asking that if she has TOEFL, TEFL instead of IELTS, can she use that? Yeah, can she use that?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the range of salary every month?
Now you can earn up to from $400 to $1,500 per month.
So 400 to 1,500 per month. If someone is earning $400 per month, how would they be able to survive?
That's why I said that the thing is, you have to, in this context, the cost of living, like I said, that 150, you can make it something like you live with someone, or you can rent a cheaper accommodation. There's a cheaper accommodation, you can get something like a self-con as low as $100 to $120 if you want to live alone, and the self-con is convenient. Then, and if you are feeding on $100 per month, that's you are spending $200 for your expenses. And using $400 as the base salary, if you are earning $400, you can be spending $200 for your living, then $200 for saving or whatever you want to do. So that's the basics.
Do you mind sharing with us how much you earn as a teacher in Kazakhstan at the moment?
I earn up to $600.
You earn $600 monthly, and that's while you are studying as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you get a job in Kazakhstan as a teacher, you said that house rent and bills. So does the rent usually include things like heating, electricity, and all that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you pay 150 to 300 on accommodation, heating, electricity, and feeding.
And Wi-Fi. You know, some of the houses come with Wi-Fi. So, but it is still advisable that normally the Wi-Fi is only in your home. So if you still go outside, you still need data. Okay. Do you understand?
Okay. So, but my question is, if they are sponsoring your visa to come abroad, do they take care of things like, flights, visa fees, and stuff like that?
No.
So you still have to
take care of that. You take care of that yourself. Yeah.
Okay. What about those who want to go purely as students? What is the tuition fee like?
The tuition fees are around $800 to $1,300, and it ranges $800 to $1,300
per year.
Yeah, and it ranges from school. Although there are scholarship. Yeah, this school like Nazarbayev University. Nazarbayev University, though that is a top tier university, they also offer scholarship. There are about 3 universities, and there are about 3 universities that offer scholarship. I know of Nazarbayev University, Eurasian National University, and there's another one. There are about 3, but then some of their universities, they give a kind of partial discount, as I say this as a scholarship for foreign students. So let's say if you're supposed to pay $800, maybe the school can give you something like, okay, pay $500, pay $600, that's something like that. So it's not, but That's for foreign students, but their own locals is better for them though. So we shouldn't compare with their
Okay,
locals. Yeah.
okay. So, guys, we've been talking about how to move to Kazakhstan. He did mention that moving to Kazakhstan, you can move as a teacher without experience, or you move as a student. He did say that moving as a teacher requires no experience. All you need is your degree, whether it's SSCE or NCE or BSc. And of course, IELTS. He also said you should go to the website called www.hh.kz, www.hh.kz, and of course, apply to as many schools as possible for their English teaching positions. And when you get it, you go through interview and visa applications. He did say that the standard of living is relatively low. It's cheap over there. You can spend maybe about $300 per month and you'll be fine. The salary, however, ranges from $400 to
400 to 1,000.
$1,500 per month. So it depends on the teaching job you get. Kazakhstan is a country in Central Asia that has a huge landmass and about 20 million people living in there. So if this is one of those places that interests you, you can go to the website and apply. How much is the proof of funds for visa?
No, you don't need proof of fund.
You don't need proof of funds for visa. So there you go, guys. You don't need proof of funds for the visa. So long as you have your documents and you have a job and you have an admission from a university in Kazakhstan, you can go straight on to Kazakhstan. Is there any final words? Anything you want to tell us before we go?
Okay, I saw someone talking about racism. Like these countries, they have nothing, they have no business with racism. Like their people are naturally kind and nice people. So racism is the least thing someone should be worried about. And yeah.
All right. So there
So
you go,
just
guys.
normal, even as a black yourself, you are treated as a celebrity.
Okay.
And the teaching itself, if you position yourself, there are one of the things that skyrocketed my earning is I do several private teaching. Like the private teaching is actually where the money is. You understand? So you going to schools to teach is kind of creating awareness, and at least you have a steady income. But where the money is private teaching, via private teaching. So that's because some of them they want you to give ultimate attention to their kids, to teach them English very well. So
okay,
that's
so guys, the documents you need would be your international passport, your degree, if it's SSC or BSc, then your IELTS. IELTS that you need to take is general. If you're going for teaching, general. If you're coming for degree, it's academics. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for joining in. Thank you very much for being my guest, Quincy. I hope that as many people that are interested will make an attempt for it. I'll leave this video on my feed so that people can watch on later. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Bye.